guys, it's Megan and you're watching Life Size Beauty. So today I thought I would do a quick little tips with Tonjes video. This is about skincare, and this is something that I do whenever I'm having like a bad skin day, I'm having a breakout. Right now I'm currently having a breakout. I got some stuff going on here, I got some stuff going on here. Usually my skin is pretty good, and I say that not as a complete jerk because my skin was really bad when I was younger and up until college, and then some magical thing happened and it made it okay again. So I'm not wearing any makeup in this video to show you kind of what I'm working with right now, but also because I'm just giving my skin a chance to breathe. So the first thing that I do once I start noticing that my skin is kind of acting up, I start drinking more water immediately. That tends to kind of flush out your system, and for me, I find that my skin, if I'm eating really badly, tends to kind of go a little crazy. Water helps kind of regulate that and flush everything and make you all whatever, glowy beautiful. Is that what Beyonce uses? She just drinks water? I think that's how it works. The next step is clean my pillowcases. This is something that you should be doing every week probably with your laundry, but sometimes you might get a little lax. There's a lot of pillows on my bed. I don't keep track of them all the time, especially whenever I start noticing stuff like right here. I know that's from when I'm sleeping. So clean your pillowcases. It'll do you a world of good. And then also it's a sign to me to usually take a break for my skin. So I don't wear a ton of makeup anyways, but I really try to limit the amount of makeup that I'm wearing, especially the amount of time that I'm wearing it. So if I'm making a video and I have to wear makeup for it or whatever, I'm making sure that I'm like taking those little face cloths and I'm like wiping it off immediately after the video, giving my skin a chance to breathe. I'm also limiting the products that I'm using. I like to experiment a lot with skin stuff. This is a sign generally that I need to calm it down. So I really like go simple. Like I'll use like the Neutrogena little face bar, or I'll just use coconut oil for a lot of things. Like I already use that for a moisturizer, but I'll start using that to remove makeup. And I try to like limit the amount of ingredients that I'm putting on my face. So coconut oil and like simple, clean face soap. But a few weeks ago I was having some of this like almost like cystic acne. Like occasionally like around that time of the month I'll get like a few spots kind of under the skin that are painful, and it's not usually a huge deal, but when it pops up it's just incredibly annoying. And so I want to show you kind of the system that I used to within a few days get rid of that, or at least help alleviate that a little bit. Now in the past I have totally done the poor college kid thing where I would use like those liquid gel Advils and stuff, and I would poke those open and like put those on, or I would use toothpaste to dry up pimples, or you take Visine and aspirin and you crush the aspirin, you make like a little paste and you put it on. But here's some other cheap things that I found that really do help with my skin. I don't know, and I can't promise that they will for yours, but you know, you might as well try and see what's up. So my number one favorite thing that I do, even when my skin's not acting up, but especially when I'm having issues, is use coconut oil. I use this for a moisturizer. I use this for a lot of things. I use this to cook. I use this to put in my hair to make sure it's not like completely dead from bleaching it. You can put this on burns. I do oil pulling sometimes, which I'll make another video on that, but I don't whiten my teeth or anything, and I'll make a whole video on this. But oil pulling with coconut oil is dope, and it's just really gentle on your skin. You don't have to use very much of it, and it's going to keep your skin nice and moisturized without adding any kind of moisturizer that has a ton of different ingredients that might be kind of like reacting with your skin in a bad way. The next thing that I tend to use, and I'll use this around kind of the areas that I tend to get oiliest, or I start to get my issues, I start to use witch hazel. This is lemon witch hazel, Thayer's. This is from, I feel like it's from Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or something like that. It was really cheap. It lasts a long time. You can use this for all kinds of stuff, but I'll generally use this, and then I'll take facial cleansing pads and I will just kind of dip and swipe, dip and swipe. I feel like it kind of just helps dry up everything, and I'll usually do this before bed, so I'm kind of, again, limiting the amount of oil that's just sitting on my face. My number one cheap trick to use, okay, this is my favorite thing to do. So what you're going to take is you take tea tree oil. Okay, again, this is something I got at Whole Foods. You're not going to use this just on your skin as it is, because it's going to be way overwhelming and it can actually make things worse. You're going to dilute it with water. So usually a 1-to-1 ratio. So if you use a teaspoon of this, a teaspoon of water, you get the deal. So what I do is I take this little glass container from Daiso that I got. This is perfect size, and I'll usually take the tea tree oil, I'll put it in here, I'll mix some water. Usually the lazy way that I do this is I just kind of do this until it's full a certain amount, and then I just add like a quick little splash of water and mix it up a little bit. Then what I do is I take my little container that's got my tea tree oil and my water in it, there's stuff flying around. I'll take one of these little facial pads and I'll just dippy dip in it, let it soak up and absorb everything. And usually I will just take this and I'll let it kind of just for a few seconds on each trouble spot. I'll let it soak a little bit, and I'll usually do that before bed and then kind of repeat that in the morning. Okay, let me know below in the comments what are your favorite like little skincare tips, especially when you're dealing with acne or trouble areas. And if you have something that's foolproof and works all the time, like please leave it below because I want to try it. I'm sure there are a lot of people that want to try it. If you missed my last video on Life Size Beauty, you can go check it out. And if you want to see more of my face, I have another channel called Tonjes, and I'm doing videos there daily, so it's fun times. I like this quick tip thing, so I think I'm going to be doing more of these because I feel like I have a lot of random little tips that I like to follow. Okay, I'm going to go put tea tree oil on my face and call it a day. Love you all. See you soon. Bye.